Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about communicating with people with dementia, and I'm going to give you some basic and simple steps in how to effectively communicate with them. We all know somebody that is affected by dementia. It could be a grandparent, a parent, friend, a neighbor, somebody that you deal with at your work, or somebody that you just pass by on the street, but it affects everybody. I've been working with people with dementia and memory loss for 25 years. And I totally understand that it can be very difficult and uncomfortable at times in having those conversations and communicating with people with dementia. It's not easy. If you like this video, please do me a favor and hit the like button. Feel free to share it. And also please subscribe to our channel for more information about senior care. Before I go into my tips on how to effectively communicate with somebody with dementia, I want to talk to you about a couple very important things to remember first. The first thing is that dementia is a disease that affects their thinking, reasoning, memory, intellectual skills, everything. It's not a choice, it's a disease. It's a disease that affects their ability to communicate effectively. The other important thing that I want you to remember, and if you learned anything else from this video, please remember this. The facts and details may not be true. They may not be accurate. They may not be real. But what is real is their feelings. It's so important to remember that. Validate and acknowledge them as a person with real feelings. Ignore the facts, ignore the details, focus on the feelings and them as a person. Okay, so here are some simple and basic steps to help you in effectively communicating with somebody with dementia. And remember, not all of these work all the time, so you might have to mix it up, try different things until you find something that works. Always speak clearly and slowly using short sentences. Make eye contact and be on their level when you're speaking to them. Don't speak over them, speak to them. Give them time to respond and don't rush them for their responses. Don't talk down to them or treat them like a child. They are a human that's struggling with the disease and they deserve dignity. Give simple choices that do not require extensive memory recall or critical thinking. When asking a question, give them one or two choices. Don't ask open-ended questions, ask close-ended questions. For example, for breakfast, don't say, "So what do you want for breakfast today?" You might want to try saying, "Do you want cereal today or toast and eggs?" Or if you're going to do an activity, don't say, "So what do you want to do today?" Maybe you can say, "Do you want to go to the park today or do you want to go for a walk?" Just keep it very simple and limited. They may say things at times that don't make any sense or are very confusing, but again, don't question them or challenge them. And remember, the feelings are more important, not what's right or the facts. Them being comfortable and you acknowledging their feelings is the most important things. So just go along with it, role play, make sure that they're just comfortable. Remember your own expressions and try to always remain as upbeat and positive as possible at all times. While they may be struggling with their thoughts and thinking, they often can pick up on things from you, different cues and behaviors. So it's important to just remain calm, reassuring, and just validate whatever they're thinking or acting out at that time. And know that they're picking up on your nonverbal expressions and behaviors. Most people with Alzheimer's type dementia have very poor short-term memory. However, they do retain a lot of their long-term memories. Know those go-to memories, I call them. Go-to memories are those things they might remember from a long time ago. Maybe it was their wedding, or what they did for a living, or they like to go fishing or dancing. Just those things that I've seen people that are in their 90s with severe dementia that couldn't tell you what they had for breakfast, but they can tell you about their high school prom. So it's a real thing. It's just a go-to to know those simple long-term memories. I call them cool buttons. You know, people have hot buttons. I call them cool buttons. So there's several tips I just gave you on how to effectively communicate with somebody with dementia. And I will say it's not going to work every time. Sometimes none of them may work. Sometimes they all may work. It really depends. The most important thing to remember is just to meet them where they're at. Like I said earlier, they are people too. They have feelings. Please remember that. Don't get caught up in the facts, what's wrong, what's right. The most important thing is to treat them like a human, validate where they're at, meet them where they're at, and just make sure they're comfortable. At the end of the day, that's the entire goal. Thank you so much for your time. I greatly appreciate the opportunity to serve people in their homes and work alongside our awesome staff and work with our wonderful clients and families. It is truly a privilege. Thanks again.